The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain expresses important themes about morals and how external forces can shape a person's actions. The novel includes several instances in which major characters are influenced by peers, family, and surroundings that had caused certain ideas to be ingrained as morals. For example, when Huck encounters the Grangerfords in their family feud, Buck is not aware of the causes of the feud, yet continues to use violence against the Shepherdsons mindlessly. This shows how both the history of a family's past and family tradition can truly influence a person's actions in the present. In addition, the novel emphasizes the phenomenon of mob mentality, particularly in Colonel Sherburne's speech. The pitifullest thing out is a mob. That's what an army is, a mob. They don't fight with courage that's born in them, but with courage that's borrowed from their mass and from their officers. But a mob without any man at the head of it is beneath pitifulness. In this case, Twain is showing contempt towards mob mentality because people are using actions of the masses as opposed to their own personal beliefs for their moral guide. Twain also uses Huck's realizations about truth with Mary Jane to show how certain experiences can shape decisions and morals. I says to myself, I reckon a body that ups and tells the truth when he is in a tight place is taking considerable many risks, though I ain't had no experience, and can't say for certain, but it looks so to me, anyway, and yet here's a case where I'm blessed if it don't look to me like the truth is better and actually safer than a lie. Here, Huck learns that lying is not always the best option, and thus has changed his morals through personal experience. In order to further analyze these themes of the adventures of Huckleberry Finn and how they apply to our lives, we conducted several personal interviews.
Not really.
I do.
Only a little bit. Not, we don't, no organized religion.
No, not particularly.
No.
I observe the high holidays, but I don't observe, I don't go to the synagogue on Fridays. So I'm not extremely religious.
Mainly from my family, it's just in our heritage, I guess.
My parents were a really big influence, both grew up Jewish, had bar and bat mitzvahs.
I was raised pretty strict Catholic, and I think there's some good things about that, but mostly not into organized religion.
I am religious because that's how my parents brought me up.
I used to go to like church school, so and they also um I don't know how they have been brought up, that's how they kind of guide me.
My parents, probably. School.
I think that your parents really define who you are. They teach you from the beginning what's right and what's wrong. No, don't steal. Be honest. Don't cheat. So without my parents, I don't know who I would be.
If someone tells you your whole life, wear shoes outside. Then you'll wear shoes outside.
Well, family.
Probably my views of what's right and wrong, I don't know, and
That is your
family
moral
and
guide.
friendship. Those usually come first in my decisions.
Yep. Agree with that?
You can learn morals from your parents, from your friends, teachers, in religious schools. That's the basic foundation of your upbringing, and that's what you base your actions on. It's also they also shape how you look at the world, and they influence your opinions about certain things too. So you don't necessarily need experience to develop morals. They can get passed down to you from other people's experiences and also what they believe in. And then ultimately, it's your decision as to whether you believe in them or not.
Well, they'll see firsthand how things can hurt other people or maybe help other people, so sort of positive and negative feedback on experience, if you do something and you see it has a bad consequence, that might help to develop or reinforce morals and show you how important they are.
What you believe in definitely influences how you do things in life. Um, you develop a set of principles and morals, and based on that, you you live your life, and you try to teach your children the same principles and morals that you follow.
Well, I think for the environment, it changes a lot. It all depends on your surroundings, I think, and how you've been grown up, how you've grown up, and what you've been taught.
So whatever, I think your parents make a, I think your parents have a big influence on what you decide is
Yeah.
right and wrong.
And your family and whatnot.
I think like if you encounter a situation where you do something wrong, you can sort of learn from that and sort of help you shape your future decisions.
Like if you have an experience and then like based on the outcome of that, you might like change what you're gonna do next time. That's sort of like your morals.
Yeah, I think yes.
Yes.
I think you have to make the mistake in order to learn.
Yeah.
Like,
People
we're
have
taught
different.
not to steal.
Yeah, I mean, people have different interpretations of them, but I think all around they can be taught to kids or friends and family and something like that.
I don't know about taught by like a person, but like they're taught like you learn them. So that's like life teaches you your morals.
It's probably not right, but I think it's fine to do every once in a while.
So it's not wrong, but like it could be more right.
Well, as long as it's the right thing, then it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the situation, but if if you think it's morally correct, then I mean, you have to do what you believe in. And as long as you believe in it, then I'd say it was okay.
Throughout the book, the reader sees that Huck is very influenced by the widow and society standards because he was raised in an environment that oppresses slaves. Huck has clearly demonstrated how these morals have impacted him because he almost turns Jim in several times. Although Jim does a lot for the well-being of Huck, in return, Huck only neglects Jim when on land. However, through experience in almost losing Jim several times, Huck eventually learns to mold his morals accordingly. At the end of the novel, he shows that his morals have grown because he is able to trust his instincts to protect Jim, even though he may not completely see Jim as an equal. The reader may question why this is, and the interviews show a clear trend of the effects of family values and other morals being instilled upon a person. Morals can in fact be taught, but can be changed through personal experience as one matures, like Huck goes through. However, people are often stuck in believing the morals ingrained in them from those who raised them. Twain's work carefully reflects this complex phenomenon through Huck's story and internal conflicts, which reveals the true realism of Twain's work.